Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe, where we're playing more GURPS 4th edition. This is Liminality, and I am Luke, the GM. We've got Terra.
Hey, I'm Tara. I play Silver, who is a lot of fun. I don't know what to say today.
She's badass. Enough said. We've got James.
Hey, I'm James. I play Alexi, and something tells me that Alexi's going to be slightly out of his element today.
We'll see. I mean, not shooting people in space. Probably slightly out of your element, yeah.
Or
We'll.
urban environments. Like this
Mm,
this is this is this is a not an urban environment or a space environment.
you fought a giant crab in a non-urban or space environment before. But you were also
Yeah,
inside a giant mechanized infantry suit. So, yeah. We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Gina, and she's becoming a little concerned that the group's looking to settle down.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not settling super hard.
Everyone's like, look at my new apartment, though. And we've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Everett, and I'm playing Hui, who right now learned how to kick ass and make bubblegum, and he doesn't have any rappers.
You do not know how to make bubblegum. Roll me
you don't
IQ
know how to
minus
make
5.
bubblegum.
No one knows how to make bubblegum. It's been lost to the ages. It's the stuff of legend, written of in children's cartoons.
I mean, really, nobody's interested because we found some at one point, and it was awful. So,
Yeah, it were really bad. It like broke a bunch of people's teeth.
Sounds about right.
hmm Well, previously, it was. Ew, ooh, Carrick got. You killed him, correct? You
We
heard
did.
enough. Uh, and yeah, he's done we. That's raised some problems with the police in terms of now they want bribes because Carrick had been paying them a lot of bribes. Aside from that, you've been settling down. We had a fair bit of a time skip. 2 weeks have passed since you lured Carrick to Rado's apartments and murdered him.
I think 4 weeks have passed because it was 2 weeks and then another 2 weeks.
Correct. So 4 weeks will have passed. Um,
Or standard weeks, like two of this planet's months.
yeah, a month on this planet is the same as a day, which is 96 hours, which is roughly 4 days. So if it's been 4 weeks of our time, I've forgotten everything. What's 28 divided by 47, right? So it's been.
Mattered.
How much would a flaw be worth of just like doesn't bother to learn the new times, so is constantly late or early?
I think that just you could do that with a quirk, but
All
if
right,
if
I
you
like it.
started to be like really late or early, then you'd probably boost to a -5.
All right.
Could mitigate it maybe with a like personal assistant setting reminders for you.
Time zones are confusing.
But yeah, you've arranged a dock that you've now got access to. You've arranged apartments. Hui's already building his apartment dojo complex. That's coming together nicely. Still a few more weeks worth of work involved though. Alexi, you're still waiting on yours to complete. But Gina, I think you're renting somewhere very swanky that you've been in for 3 weeks now.
Sounds good to me.
The plan, I think, is to head to Canaan, correct?
I think so.
Yep.
Overall, I mean, you need more locations, just one more really, to triangulate the position of the next thing that the orb's pointing at.
Yeah, but that's just to triangulate. The more reference points you get, the better.
And also, it's in that direction. So Alexei did a bunch of research and has started setting up a whole bunch of jobs that will lead you in that direction. One such job is the sale of a nuclear warhead, and it is believed that there is one on planet in an old abandoned military installation on this big island north of Kesis. You've heard about this from the arms dealer pal you've got. And yeah, are you gonna go do it? You're gonna go see if you can find a nuke, because that's worth a lot of money. And there might be another nuke, and Silver really wants a nuke. Her eyes lit up when you said that's what you were going to try and find.
She gets more and more scary as each day goes on.
Yes, she does.
She really does. Like,
The friendly arms dealer that you've been arranging most of these illegal jobs through has offered to loan you guns for this trek. There is scary wildlife on the planet, including horse-sized wolf creatures. They are mammalian, but they only vaguely resemble wolves. Also, nasty birds and creepy monkey things that are all stripy. They kind of look a bit like a tigery. Not related to the
Cool.
tokens I settled on using. And yeah, I think you decided you wanted a guide, right?
We did.
There's a few options. I've given you a little bit of information on them already. One of them is a 37-year-old woman who is sort of a scientist. She is based in Decimu, and she's got PhDs in zoology and botany, and she's done loads of research expeditions before, so she knows all sorts about the wilderness. She is offering to do it for pretty much nothing, because she wants to go and take samples from that land mass over there. I don't think you're very interested in her. There's also a really old guy who used to be a soldier on the planet and then has been running tours for 20 years since he retired. So he's probably the most experienced, but also he is a bit feeble. And the last one is another soldier who was even an officer. He's not even 30. He is a bit expensive, but he's got his own transport from Kesis. It's nowhere near as fast as your shuttle, but he'll be able to fly you in and land you pretty much right on the spot that you're after, because he's got a helicopter type vehicle.
I like the first lady.
And them's the options, yeah. I think you can have a bit of a crew vote on it. For a minute, I think it's Alexei and Gina want Bertev, the former planetary defense officer with a helicopter. Correct?
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna spend money, we might as well.
and to be fair, I'm less interested in him and more interested in his shuttle.
Yeah, his transport is useful. It would be dicey. If you flew your shuttle, you'd either have to land it in, like, this inland lake here, probably, and then trek God knows how far, or if it's possible, by your vehicle. It might be as much as 1,000 kilometers from that lake, whereas he can fly you right there. It'll be a 10-hour ride in his nuclear helicopter, but he can land
Yeah.
right there.
I think the nuclear helicopter is gonna be the best bet.
We like the sounds of a nuclear helicopter. He is in Kesis at the minute as well, so you can pretty much fly over and meet him whenever.
Okay. Yeah. Well, think everybody arms up and gets ready.
And yeah, Silver's finally off the last of her pain medication. Feels great. Fully used to her fancy new eyes that she can just blink and they change colour. Doesn't even need to
I
blink.
I forgot to write down all of my boat.
Oh my
performances
god.
Last time.
So we show up to the shuttle, and Alexei is like, he hops or he shows up and he's got the like khaki shirt and the khaki pants. He looks like the like 1920s British aristocrat, like
Oh dear. Yeah.
hunting in Africa thing. Like he looks ridiculous. He's like, this is this is how people dress for this, right?
You didn't tell us we were dressing up.
I wanted to be kitted out proper.
Right.
And then he just holds up an AK-47 or no, an RPK,
AK-74. Oh.
AK-74,
The bigger one.
the big
bigger
one with the bipod.
It's got a bipod.
Oh yeah, it's the light machine gun, right?
Yeah, it's the light machine gun version.
Infantry assault weapon. Very nice.
Big drum magazine on it.
Lots of bullets.
Okay.
With this and a couple of spares, I can just barely stay in the light encumbrance zone.
Impressive.
Nice. Gina shows up with a rifle case. Not nearly as large as yours.
No, it's in fact pretty small, probably, right? Is it a
I mean,
bullpup and everything, that gun?
It's a 25-pound case, but the gun itself, I think, is like 8 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
So, Hui, you just gonna punch a monkey?
If you actually, if Luke would allow me, instead of actually getting, I wanted to see if I could get the battle suit to punch a monkey.
Oh my god. Those
You,
things are expensive.
you could take your cargo walker. He's not got a battle suit that he can loan you. But you could legit take your battle suit and punch monkeys in that thing.
I mean, we're going to have to carry the cargo to the helicopter anyways.
Yeah,
Point.
as I say it might be an idea that you just wear your cargo battle suit anyway.
What is that thing like the exoskeleton? Or is it
Yeah.
Yep, the
fully
cargo one.
enclosed?
I forget. I always forget which one it is I gave you.
Because that's gonna be
You
real
read it on my
important.
character sheet? I'm checking. No, it's only battle suit on my character sheet.
Yeah, I
Back
don't.
suit and
Because there's the exoskeletons.
It is the heavy exoskeleton. No, it is the light exoskeleton from Ultratech page 181.
Nice.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'll post it in Discord now. It gives you plus 10 lifting strength and plus 6 striking strength while you're wearing it. And it
Let
says
me
it's got a
change that up.
built-in laser torch, but it's actually got a built-in plasma torch, this one. And you also
Got it.
gain ham-fisted. But that only applies to, like, manual dexterity things.
makes complete sense.
Yeah, how you
It
gonna...
has those little close and something
I got a bit
that
of
they
packet.
just close and open.
Oh yeah, it's got different hand attachments, I think. Like mainly hooks and yeah, like a big clamp. And essentially, because of the standardized space cargo systems, you can just hook certain types of cargo quickly with it. And then swap your hands out for a different type.
Something that's going to be important to remember is that if an exoskeleton has a split DR, use the higher DR against any swinging melee attacks, falls, or collisions. Use the lower for all other damage types.
Yeah, it only gives you
And-
10 DR.
And the lower is
No.
0.
Yeah, it's essentially a frame around your body.
Yeah.
So if someone swings a pipe at you, it's going to hit the roll cage. But if someone
It's
stabs,
a light version of what Sigourney Weaver uses to fight the Queen.
the Queen, get away from her, you bitch! Yeah. Cool. So you're heading back to Kisis. You were here on vacation only a month ago.
And then like the feeding like next 2 weekends.
I was gonna say we've been making trips, or at least some of us have.
Oh, that's right. Yep, Gina has indeed been taking the tourist shuttle, and honestly, Gina's probably got a private jet rented at minute, haven't you?
I mean, like first class shuttle is fine. Like private jets are weird and really expensive.
On some of your more lucky gambling trips, you might have had one back for free from the casino.
That's fair. They might lend one occasionally,
Yeah.
or they might provide one to bring me, but not to send
Yeah,
me home.
that sounds right. Like they'll be.
I mean, I'm sure it's a combination of you were lucky enough to be there when they needed to get the private shuttle back to like Decimu to pick somebody up. And you were on such a
Fair.
streak that they were like, "Hey, if you leave now."
I could see that. Cool. Well, it's a very short trip to Kisis for you in your shuttle. You'll pay some trivial in comparison landing fees and docking fees, and you will meet up with Bertev.
The Silver's wearing
Bertov.
one of those sundress, one of those really big like canvas hats with like the super wide brim.
Oh yeah. I can't move this further right than that. Very annoying. But it would currently be around midday on Kisis.
Look,
So
what you really need to do is cut that in half, like
yeah,
the size of it, and then just have 2 of them.
it's what's annoying is that I'll actually need 4 of them because then it'll be shorter.
Can't you just make it thinner and keep the height?
He's using a square border radius.
I am indeed using a square border radius. One sec. Did it work? Did it work? It did nothing. That's because I had nothing selected.
Well, it's changed for me. There we go.
Eternal night falls upon Kisis. Oh, maybe not so much.
Double night. That looks about right. Yeah, good enough for me. Watch out for
Maybe
these
there's.
patches where the solar laser constantly scores death along the
I mean,
horizon.
really, there's 4 moons that are small enough that they don't actually cover the whole thing, that are square shaped.
There we go.
It's a weird world.
It is a weird world. Bye.
Ooh, baby, baby, it's a weird world.
There we go. Yusuf Islam. That's his name.
So as we get off the plane and stuff like that, Silver just occasionally just like stares off at like what looks like nothing to you guys for a bit.
Awkward.
I mean, she's using her telescopic vision mostly.
Ah, watching a bird on a
like-
roof 2 blocks away.
So, yeah, just like
See-
she's only got it at level 1, I think, but like
It's still fun.
it's
Yeah.
still fun.
It is still fun to zoom in on people. Yeah, a bird. This is Casino Island. You're probably zooming in on someone's balcony where there's a bunch of naked people walking around.
Like, yeah,
But
I
I-
ignore 1 range penalty to vision rolls.
This guy will be waiting for you in a bar somewhere, he says. On comms, Bertev.
Well, we just touched down. We're on our
Good.
way.
Good thing there's a small limited amount of bars on this place.
He gives you the address. It's close to one of the like open to the public air, porty places.
Okay.
You go find him. It's not the most high class place you've ever been in, and by that it's about as dingy as Rado's bar were.
We first got there.
Yeah, when you first got there. And he is at the bar with a bottle and shot glass in front of him. You recognise him from the video conference you've had with him. He is pretty tall for a terrestrial type. 6'3" very broad shoulders, really beefy. He's wearing like a tank top at the minute, and you can see his old army tattoos on his bicep. Army cap still.
Have to ask. Appearance?
Attractive. He is attractive. I think that also will have informed Gina's decision because he is the most attractive of the three options were.
I mean, if they're headshots.
I think you Alexi probably
Gina and Alexi are both hitting on him.
You would have met the PhD or the doctor person, but you would have video conferenced with the other two. But yeah. Oh. So it is time to party. You want to go now?
Yeah. Wrong accent. Yeah. I figured we should start soon.
All right. Well, I have some information. You will be able to give exact details of place we're going. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we have coordinates here.
Very good. Very good. And it's not actually that close to night time yet. But it will be when you arrive, so that's kind of perfect.
Sweet.
And it's not going to be a comfortable journey, I'm afraid. You might want to take nap while we fly. I have something that can help with that if you like to use medicines to assist. He finishes his bottle of booze as well, by the way, before standing up and grabbing his jacket.
I like this guy already.
He sniffs, turns his hat around, back right way, and says, "Okay, well, here we go." And he'll take you to a very fancy-looking helicopter. It clearly was armed at some point, but for whatever reason, it's not got the missile pods on it anymore.
Like fuel pods instead or something?
It's well, it runs on a nuclear reactor, tiny one.
Right.
He's probably boasting about it, seeing as, you know, Alexi, you're definitely mechanically inclined.
Yeah. You said it's fancy. It's not like we're hopping into some private guy's hunk of junk rig.
No,
This guy takes care of his thing.
yeah, he takes care of it. It's very modern. It looks like just a sleek attack helicopter, really. But inside there are 5-point harnesses and shuttle seats for about 8 passengers. And then 2 pilot seats.
Yeah.
Luke,
I think he'll hop in. I think Alexi will hop into the co-pilot seat and
He'll allow it. Keep hands to self if you don't know what you're doing.
I'll smile and just like fold the hands together. And...
What were you saying, Silver?
I forgot to ask. Would in the armory guys would he have a flashbangs or not?
You can get flashbangs from that guy, yeah.
How many can I have?
It depends how much money you got. How much do they cost? Is a good question.
not much compared to what I have.
No, that's true. Scrolling.
Mainly, like, I figure I put some in, like, a shoulder satchel or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like $30.
Yeah,
LC1 though.
yeah, that's the reason I'm asking.
So like 300 each. Bum. I have not
So, like,
got
is 10 okay? 10?
10 3k. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll not make a conditional or abstract wealth roll for this, seeing as we're still working on big payoff. But I need to
I think
disappear
we're
that
working off
soon.
the honor system right now.
Pretty much.
I think we all have. I spent out of my 400,000. I spent like 200,000 on just. I'll actually mark that down on like just fancy furniture and like clothing, and makeup, and
That-
you know.
That sounds fine to me. Yeah.
At this point, I think Alexi's got like 50 grand left.
Nice. You like every time
Well
you look
done.
at it. Oh dear.
Well, not really.
Hmm.
It was money well spent.
Money well spent. Not got the buyer's regret on anything. Good to know.
But yeah, on this expedition, Silver is stripped out. She's got her arm mount. She's got her tangler on like holstered. Currently loaded with tangler, and then three of the big rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes tangler, lethal, lethal, lethal.
Lethal. Please don't let the little girl kill me with her air-powered potato gun that she's shooting snooker balls at.
And then a satchel full of
Flashbangs.
flashbangs.
Freeze, wolves!
And-
On the ground!
That would be really brutal to wolves.
Yeah, brutal to anything.
Except for me, I can stare straight at it now.
Oh god, protected vision. What have I done?
Yeah,
What have I done?
it still hurt my ears, but
Yeah. It's alright, I'll just have you stand in an electrified puddle. And then you're
we
blind
go.
for a while. It's potentially
I
a
have
long
blind
while.
fighting.
You have got blind fighting, so it's not even that effective. Well, it is
I can't
indeed.
remember what page is flashbang on.
Uh,
Someone just looked it up.
I was looking at the Sting Ball on High Tech 192.
Thank you.
I think that's the one. Or there's the Shermooly Stun, which is the one you normally use, I think.
Yeah, the Shimmerly is the one that I was looking at, but the Sting Ball is also kind of nice.
Yeah.
I think the stun is the legit flashbang.
Yeah. The Counter-Strike flashbang, everything goes white and whistles.
So which one?
Shamooly, go with the Shamooly. Those Sting Balls are you're more likely to hurt yourself a bit because they're full of shrapnel.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Alright, let's so yeah, it is indeed going to be a long trip after he calculates the flight path and gets the rotors going and has a look at the weather, which for this journey is fair. Again, you've not really seen many bad days of weather on this planet. It does get rainy sometimes, but it's not done that while you've been in Kisis or while you were in Decimu. Does anyone choose any medicine or try to take a natural nap?
Yeah, take a nap.
Coy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll, give me a will check if you want to manage to take a nap on this bumpy ride. Because it is clearly
Sure.
a military vehicle built for purpose, not comfort. You'll get rested if you want to, Gina. Alexi
Gina
too.
excels at sleeping. We're both good at sleeping.
It's one of my special skills.
Said Will.
Will to have a nap. You do not manage to sleep, Silver. I say you're down 1 FP for when you land. Same to Hui, if you don't rest, you'll have lost an FP.
I'm trying to click the wheel button. It's not responding.
Stupid. Roll 20. See if you could just roll
Yeah,
3d6.
it should pop up in a moment, I think. Oh, okay, it's giving me input.
Oh, no, there we go. You succeeded. So you're good.
Oh.
Now I can show you what his helicopter looks like. Although, it's dynamic lighting on.
Yep.
It is.
Whoops. There we go. There's your pilot guy. So,
Badass looking helicopter.
it is indeed, like I said, a pretty badass looking helicopter. As you fly over this island for the last hour of your journey, as you're heading inland on it, you see that it is completely uninhabited from what you can see. Massive, dense forest, completely overgrown terrain. You do pass over a couple of long abandoned military bases that aren't the one you're after. You think they're military bases, and like an airport that is completely overgrown. You might have been able to land your shuttle there, you think, Alexei, but it would have been risky because there's vines all over the runway.
You could have done it.
You probably could have done it. And then, like maybe 10 minutes after you fly over that airport place, he says, "These are coordinates." And he hovers over for a bit before he spots this little road, a bunker, like hangar-y thing set up, and a small shack over at the side. It's like in a bit of a dip. There's a cliff wall over at the east side of this map. And then just beyond the edge on the left, it turns into dense forest immediately.
Any sign of anything big?
Give me vision checks.
She's asking him.
Oh, asking him. And he says, I see nothing out of ordinary. Shuttle or chopper should scare away most things. He's very noisy out there for them.
Also, I can see at a distance.
Oh,
I think they might also give you like low light.
they do.
I have night
think-
vision.
Night vision and infrared, right?
No, not infrared.
Not
just
infrared,
night vision.
just night vision.
I believe it's night vision
Night vision 2, I'm pretty sure.
2. Yep.
Nice.
You do see movement in the trees and on the forest floor, Silver, as you're starting to descend, but by the time you've landed, you can't see anything moving around or watching you from anywhere.
They were over there. She points.
And yeah, it did look like mostly some scattered to the southeast. You think you saw some monkeys crawling up the wall?
Well, let's try to get this done quick before they come back.
Alrighty. Seeing as we're right here, you mind if I like stay in the helicopter? I'll keep watch out here. I'll shoot anything that comes past.
Yeah, definitely. That way you can start it up if we need to run quickly.
Roger that. Wait, why am I talking like that? He's Russian. And I stay on the radio comms with you. Stay safe out there. Careful. The rotors are like just finally slowing down to a stop when you step out. Over here, in the post-credits scene last time, I described it as opening in the middle. It actually slides down from above. Or no, in fact, it rises up from the ground. And it is currently about halfway up. So maybe 1.5 meters. Chin height for most of you. Chest height for Alexi.
Can I see down there?
It's very dark in there. But if you just like even using your phone flashlight or Silver, you actually can't see over the top of it. You'd have to walk up and lift yourself up. It looks like there was a big inclined elevator of sorts and a stairway alongside it, but most of it's been demolished in there so that the elevator section is useless and just the stairs going down. There's a radioactive trefoil sign and a
Can you
few.
guys think to bring a radiation suit?
Is a loader radiation proof? No, it's just a
Not
normal
at all.
loader. Yeah, it's just a cage.
None of us did.
It's radiation
no.
proof, except for the massive holes that are all over it. Like, if you hide behind just the bars, you'll be fine.
It will survive in a radiated environment just fine.
Yeah, while you
I have rolled,
melt
did I roll
out of
an
the seat.
IQ? Did I roll an IQ to at least have remembered to bring the radiation-proof drugs? Like the stuff you can take before?
Yeah, you.
Or a Geiger counter.
Yeah,
I have
I was
bags
thinking some
somewhere.
kind of scanner so we can find it.
Active Geiger counter, perfectly good. Anti-radiation drugs, perfectly good. You knew you were coming to get a nuke for the past 2 weeks.
Then we will have taken them upon landing.
Yeah.
Probably
I have it.
on just before the shuttle flight to Kesis. I think they need like a good 12 hours, so
Fair.
that would have been perfect.
I have a Geiger counter straight up kicked into my vision.
Cool. It is slightly radioactive here. Nothing that would hurt you, even if you'd not taken the anti-rad drugs.
For
But-
now, we're at the top level.
For now, but it is definitely more radioactive than you'd have expected. If you didn't know there were a nuke here underground.
I imagine we gave some of the anti-rad drugs to the pilot as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
we're not going to be dicks.
He'll take them gladly as you were boarding. Like, if there is danger of radiation, I will gladly take preparatory drug.
Should be fine, but just in case.
Nods. He has got external cargo space on that chopper as well, in case it's really radioactive. Huh.
Right, so we'd look around, but I assume we promptly conclude this is the only way down and head down.
Seems like it. There is a smell. An animally, poopy, musky smell inside
Wonderful.
there. Anyone got any kind of like tracking skills or anything like that?
Oh yeah, everyone roll their most relevant skill.
Or what would this be?
For
Search?
tracking?
Tracking?
You don't think I got tracking? That was why we brought a guide.
He
We
wants
bought
to
a
stay in
guide
the thing.
to take us to here.
Yeah, pretty much the other two guides were that kind of guide. And you'd
This
have
guy
needed...
had a ride.
Yeah.
We probably should have brought the researcher on his helicopter.
You could have done
Yeah.
that. That was an option.
In fact, Gina will suggest that we probably should have done that here.
Hindsight.
Aye. It's 2020. But, Alexi,
You know where the bar would be on this place.
even though you know there's no bar on this place, you do see what looks like a big paw print, like made out of mud, just on the lip of the blast door where it's half up.
Oh my.
It's way bigger than your hand. It's like as big as your chest.
I'm gonna ready a flashbang just in my hand. I'm not like, I don't have the fuse out or anything.
Cool.
Can I shine a flashlight down the shaft and take a look?
Yeah, it's empty as far as you can see. I can bring you over to the next map. I may as well, I believe.
Gina's gonna put on her sunglasses, seeing that flashing thing come out.
Those will save you. They actually will now.
Probably not.
It's might save your eyes.
Still gonna be loud as shit.
So, it's a drippy, damp staircase, essentially, that you end up walking down. It's not very deep, maybe 20 meters, a straight line. There is a bit of a flat patch just behind you where the bottom of the caved-in elevator section is. And when you get to the bottom, you can see a big closed blast door in front of you. And a corridor heading off to your right. And some kind of old, completely powered down computer system. It is pitch black in here, if you're not pointing a torch at it. Well, not pitch black, you're at like -8, probably.
Gina's rifle has one of those flashlight things on it, so she flips it on.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got a rail. Could I have put the flashlight on the end of the RPK?
Absolutely.
Can
Okay.
I do the terrifying, creepy thing that happens in Ghostbusters 2 where I light up my eyes? No.
You can.
Again?
You can, I'll allow it. It's not super bright, but you can definitely take down some of that penalty. And it's enough that with your night vision as well, you yourself are at no penalty.
Hey guys, check it out!
Her eyes are glowing. It hurts a bit to look directly at her eyes.
Look down. Look down.
Yeah, don't make eye contact when you're shining flashlights at us.
Hui, are you carrying any kind of light, or are you just relying on other people's?
The official lamp, assuming. I was assuming the little suit had like a little.
Oh,
Yeah, I would imagine it had like a
lamp.
headlamp on the suit.
you wearing the battle suit, aren't you?
Yeah.
So this is quite noisy as you're walking down these stairs as well, and yeah, that has got a high power headlamp that pretty much fully illuminates the hallway except for the huge
I don't
shadows.
think I don't think it's got a headlamp. I think it's got like the fog light bar
Yeah.
over the
Yeah.
head.
Yeah. It's super cloudy plastic, so they're not super bright, but they do illuminate pretty much everything directly that he's pointing at within this space.
All right. Is there a panel for this blast door?
There's a computer next to it.
There is a computer next to it. Everything seems to be powered down at the minute.
Let me try.
Electronics repair checks or security checks?
I got operation, but not psych. Okay, I don't know.
Operation
how
at
to
a -3.
Security, you say?
Ooh.
Alright, I'm at too big of a minus. Never mind.
Alexei, there is a panel next to the door that you flip open. That is also lacking power. So you head over to the computer, and there is a panel down at the side of that you get open, and it's got an auxiliary power supply port, so that you can run it off a battery briefly.
Oh, Hui, come over here.
Nice.
Turn around. And then can
Just points in
I
the right direction.
rig up a power source? Like power it off of the mech for a minute?
You absolutely can. Boot it up with mech power on that roll that you've done already, I'll allow.
Okay.
And after it runs its system boot, it comes online. In fact, GM check this. No, that's okay. So yeah, a little light some dim lights do come on in the hallway as the computer powers up, running off Hui's battery.
Okay.
Your translation program will need to run. Have you got a heads-up display, Alexi?
Alexi does not, but he does have his tablet.
Okay, so yeah, you essentially have to hold that up at the computer screen or ask someone to tell you what the options are.
I can look over at it and also holler at him.
Okay.
And
that
it's
works.
you could run some basic diagnostics and stuff like that. What's your goal generally? You've got things like door controls, but they'd require power, you think.
What about a schematic of the place?
Oh, yeah. Maybe. Computer operation, I think? Just computer operation, but maybe a -4 for using old and foreign technology.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
failure by a lot more than.
It's very difficult to navigate the systems on it.
I forgot to do the -4, but I did it.
Silver does do it. It's a lot easier for Silver. You come across options to route backup power to other batteries and things like that. And after a couple of minutes of playing around with that, the lights grow a lot brighter. You can hear a gentle hum as like air conditioning units start up. And a big light above this door behind Alexi changes from red to green.
Open.
Can you guys tell what this place is?
What was it?
A weapons cache.
Weapons cache.
Yeah. There's
I will also download the full list of stuff and their shelves and stuff.
Does this place have security cameras?
It did have. There's only one still left running.
I'll take a look.
It is a big room.
Here, like, still recording?
In fact, I could just show you, Silver. I'll just drag you over there briefly.
I'll just drag another, because I can have that fed in to my vision.
Oh yeah, I'll put a Silver in there. As the
As the camera, put Silver in the corner.
And you actually see, so the camera can't really see down these pits. It is very dark down there. But the lights have come on in this room, and you can see quite a few wolf creatures starting to jump up and climb out of those pits.
Wolves are about to come down from this hall. She points this way.
Which way?
Which way?
She points
South?
to the south behind you all. And as you look, and Hui, you're probably getting your power plugged back into just yourself right now. Gina, if Gina's looking right down there, something steps out and turns, and two glowing, reflective eyes light up looking back at you.
Too late.
You hear a
There's
low,
one.
like...
5 of them.
All from down.
Wait,
all
turns
from
the
down the
mech
hallway?
and-
Yep. Or, for now. Nope, one's coming the other direction.
And let's quake a tick break. Yeah, let's take a quick break now, shall we? And
As
we'll
we
be
prep
back.
our macros.
Yeah. Prep our minds
Sure.
to shoot some cute doggies. Or kung fu chop them in a battle suit. Kung fu kick them in a battle suit.
You should decide if they're adorable or not, because that will make a difference.
No, they're pretty ugly. So they look more like wolves on Roll20 than they actually do. They've got thick, stumpy legs with almost rhinoceros feet. You know, like an elephant, just those hard toes at the end are a stump. They have got fur, but it's gross. It's very greasy and filthy. And they've also got hard, bony bits protruding on the skull. And it almost looks like they've got an external rib cage around the bottom half of the torso.
Oh, so they're bone
That's
dogs.
awful.
Yeah, bone dogs essentially. Houndooms from from Pokemon. Let's hope they don't use flamethrower. But yes, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. We're back. So, the group are hunting down a nuclear warhead to sell. They've come to a long abandoned military base in the butt end of absolutely nowhere on this planet. It smells like wolves. They've managed to restore power to a backup generator, and that has woken some stinky wolves up that are now walking out, and they can see you. So it is actually lit in this room now. Still a little bit dark. If you're not pointing a torch at it, you will be at a -2. So everyone else is,
Perfect. Minus
Yeah.
0.
yeah, pretty much you're all fine because two of you have got torches on guns. One of you has got night vision 2 eyes, and one of you has got a torch on your loader suit that you're wearing. Yeah, shall we just go initiative straight up? I mean, Silver
I
said
think so.
Silver just gained access to a security cam
Sure.
that has taken on her manifest form since she linked to it. And she spotted 2 wolves heading around the back of yous, and 2 wolves coming right out the door, or at least one for now. Which, yeah, just stepped out and is looking at you.
Do you need to delete things first, Luke?
Yes, please, sorry. Now you may roll. Oh. Doggy. Doggy. Haditian doggy. It's pretty slow. Most of you are quicker than the doggy. But they use pack tactics, so they all go at the same time. Lol.
That could
We
be
need to
bad.
roll.
Could be
Way.
worse.
Speed, please.
Oh.
It's everybody.
Descending. Way, you're up first. You just saw a doggy step out at the end of this long corridor in front of you.
I get the mech to take one step, kind of like in the middle, not to block Gina, but to let her shoot while I am blocking her.
Oh dear God, we are using square. I did not even realize. There we go.
Shame.
Whew.
What is this? Some kind of D&D nonsense?
Were we not using hexes?
It came from Stars Without Number, actually. You have seen this map before, Terra, albeit
I
slightly
have.
differently. It was just, 5 years ago.
If you will allow some cinematic, it would be just Way using the mech to make the gesture of "come at me" with the mech.
Absolutely.
The claw just waves towards
Are
her.
you doing an all-out defense then, Way? are you
Yes.
holding your back?
That makes me. Yes. I'm not doing anything but take one step and be defensive.
Yeah. Silver, you've got a flashbang
Flash
in your
out.
hand.
It takes 2 seconds. I'm aiming for about halfway down the hall. So about 18 meters-ish. Probably not going to make it that far. What is the range on this? 18...
The hallway's about 36 meters.
Yeah, it depends on your strength. You could probably throw it that far. Although, with the
I'm
ceiling...
at a -5. Oh, I figure it's more of like a roll down the hall.
Yeah.
5... -5 plus 3, so that's a 2... -2. Because of the, Because I'm aiming for a hex. Alright.
+4 for aiming for a hex.
Oh, it's +4.
Yeah.
I thought it was +3.
Nope.
Alright, so I'm at a -1. 4. Why isn't the skill showing up on the thing? I did it.
Come on, roll 20.
You can
Oh, not
roll it.
minus 41.
20.
Whoops. Also, for some reason, it's not reading the row ID. That is so weird. All right, well, I'm just gonna roll real quick on the skills. Sorry, guys. The thing micro I set up wasn't working.
No worries.
Worries. Big worries. Hey!
So if you want to throw like a, I'll drop box.
Oh yeah, draw me a little grenade. And when's that gonna go off?
2 seconds.
In 2 seconds. So Lexi, she's just thrown a grenade down there as you're blinking into action.
And I say flash out.
Flash out! Flash out. You have been playing Counter-Strike Source, haven't you? That's what the bots say.
Alright, so Lexi is gonna move, take one step here. No. Lexi's gonna stay there, and she said one was coming from this way, so he's gonna aim down that hallway.
Alrighty. Gina.
She's going to reply to Silver by saying, "Say when," and she's going to start aiming at the wolf at the end of the hallway, expecting it to head forward.
Mm-hmm. And it does. It would kind of standing still, but then as that grenade rolls to a stop, it takes off in a sprint. Straight forward.
You fool, they're friendly. It just thinks it's a ball.
The others in here are gonna trot around a little bit like, what's happening? We are dogs. Why are the lights on? Why is sister growling? Hearing, please, from Alexei. From everyone, really.
Nope.
Nah, yeah. That's... Oh, Silver, you
Here,
definitely...
Hall.
Yeah, Silver, you can hear footsteps bounding on metal down that corridor that Alexei's aiming them down. Oh, God, way too.
Hui knows exactly how many there are.
Yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I do have 3D spatial sense. Absolute direction. Not sure that
That doesn't help you with hearing things. You got absolute
okay.
direction. Did I allow that? That's not supernatural, is it? I'll have to double check that. Anyways.
It was physical as far as I remember.
You back
if
up,
it is
Hui.
supernatural, I'll take it out.
It might not be.
Okay. This dog is still coming, so I am still defending and waiting my action whenever he comes close enough.
You have to
that's it.
state your action. Like, you'll attack it if
When
it
he
gets in
comes
range.
in my when he gets to my attack range, I am uppercutting him with the mech.
Sick. I'll take that. Silver.
Uppercut's actually a really freaking brutal attack. Let me look that up.
You're up, though, Silver. Look it up on Alexei's
Pull
too.
out another grenade.
Fair enough. Alexei.
Continue aiming down that hallway.
Aye, aye. Gina.
Does Gina actually have a shot at this wolf? At this
Yeah,
point?
there is space. You pretty much looking right. Yeah.
He's large enough that there are gaps.
Mm-hmm. You could use his frame as a bipod.
He's probably shifting a little bit.
He is. He might pull your aim off and then you'd shoot him in the face at the last second.
All right, she's gonna take a shot at the eye, because that's what she's good at.
I always forget that Gina could shoot the eye. Why didn't I give them eye armor?
I mean, it's not too late. They've got like bony protrusions and shit. Like,
No, it's good. The eye armor
And-
does not
and-
make sense for a natural creature, really. Count range as 30 because it moved 9 as well.
Okay, then only hits by 2. So only one will hit.
Not smart enough to dodge bullets. These things have never met humans. You hit it in the eye. Show me damage. And I will roll this thing's
Alright.
pain in advance.
Holy shit.
Solid roll.
Oof. I have not opened up my Python calculator like an absolute nerd, but it's right there in recent files. Max HP is a whole bunch. I forget how much a whole bunch is, though.
Yeah, I figured these things can probably take one of those.
Maybe even to an eye, yeah. Penetrating damage taken was 16 tiny piercing.
Yeah, small piercing, but it's to the eye, so
Yeah, I expect that this will do some bad things.
yeah, the multiplier basically means the type doesn't matter.
Is not already injured. So that's a severity 3 wound. That is indeed very bad. They need to roll HT to avoid knockdown and stunning, which is at -10 due to hit location. Damn. They fail by a lot, and it's in terrible pain. But yeah, it doesn't come close to killing it. That's interesting. A bullet to the eye doesn't really kill this thing, but it does indeed hurt it real bad.
Well, it's a really big, really tough thing, and like,
Yeah.
it's a rifle, but as rifles go, it's not like the giant chain gun.
Correct. So it will trip and fall, skid forward a little bit. Need animal posture tables. Was that just a single shot as well?
It was a 3-shot rate of fire 3, but only one of them hit.
I think at that it's gonna be like a the fuck. Nani? Meanwhile,
Silenced or suppressed, but suppressed rifle is still loud.
yeah. No muzzle flash though, probably, right?
There probably is.
Thought that one hasn't gotten out the door yet. He was right by the door a minute ago.
He was, but then his brother got shot in the eye, and he was like, "Oh, wait a minute, what's going on out there?" You could probably see its head peeping out, and then
Well, I see it all.
Alexei, that one has appeared in the corridor. You were waiting to shoot, I believe.
Okay. Since I was aiming down the corridor, would I still get the aim bonus, or do I need to use this wait action to aim?
You can aim on this action if you like.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Very cool. Smart move. Wait to aim is a great maneuver. Hui.
That is it. Wow.
Right. Excuse me. Same as before. Waiting until he comes close to uppercut.
All right. Well, that one just got knocked down and like skidded along the ground.
Oh. I see.
I mean,
I
you
see.
can always wait for another one.
Yeah, you can always
Yeah, I'll
wait.
wait because there's another one coming from the end of the hall. So
Yeah,
I'll keep my position.
It's not running. It's just poked its head out. It looked like it were gonna start running, but then it saw its brother fall, and it stayed back, kind of sniffing.
Nope, that's
Okay. Is there somebody behind me?
Gina's right behind you. You can.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hold my position and stay doing the same.
All right. Yeah, Gina just fired off past you, but it's suppressed, so you're not completely deaf.
Yep.
Silver.
All right.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna,
We're on 2 seconds. The flashbang goes off.
At the end of my turn,
Oh.
I am gonna huck the other one down this way, and then
Damn
cover
it.
my ears. one.
Good throw. And oh, you put the details in. Well, the history. Good to know.
Oh yeah, that's not what I wanted.
But it's only a 10-yard affliction, so at those ranges you'll all be fine from both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the point.
Very good, very nice. I mean, it'll
Yeah,
still be
then
a
I
bright
cover my-
flash that will, leave a big green and purple spot in your vision for a while. As long as you not blink. As long as you blink, you'll be all right. And yeah,
Yep,
it goes
that
off,
is me.
and it's real loud.
So as he looks down to consider whether to chase his brother, boom.
Yep. Bright light. Is that Wien? I don't think he is Wien. No.
Ow.
But it is a bit scary. It's scary. Alexi.
Although, if he's got heightened senses, it might get him.
Let me have a look at high tech while Alexi figures out his penalties to shoot that doggy.
Oh, I actually had it all figured out. I just didn't have the single prompt clicked. Can I save that roll for a second?
The 6.
The 6 that I accidentally made before live?
No. Lol. How nice am I feeling? Not very.
Even with the minuses, he would have hit.
He's
All
still
right, so that's 4 hits.
4 hits. Wow. To the torso.
So, yeah, so Alexi had just aimed, and he just full on ROF 11.
I see why you wanted to keep that 6. I'm gonna gear it to you. How many extra hits is it?
2.
2 extra. Yeah, I'll gear 2 extra hits. 6
Alright.
hits to the wolf torso. Show me the damages.
Does he dodge?
No. Looks like... so he's got 15 DR at his torso. So 4 gets through the first one.
So 4, 0, 2,
7.
7, and 6.
Correct. Let me run some calculations very quickly. Penetrated damage taken 4 regular piercing, this
wait.
is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then 6 and 7.
Oh yes, there's a bit more there. There is
So an additional 3 and 9.
These are just HT rolls for pain. It's going to succeed all those ones at least. So that first one only causes mild pain. It's a minor wound when it takes 4 damage. Some of those were quite big though. What was that last one, did you say?
9.
9. Let's have a look what happens when it takes 9 piercing. On top of that, and a bunch of else. Oh, actually no. So, we need to see if the wound gets more severe. So it took 4, 2, 7, and then 6. So that's going to be 3 checks to see if it gets more severe.
Yes.
1 check. Succeeds. 2 check. Succeeds. 3 check. Succeeds. 1 more check to see if it gets any worse before I plug the 9 through. It is caning it.
Damn.
Alright, and then let's see what happens when it takes 9 damage on top of all that crap. And the severity was... I wrote it down. 3. Oh wait, that might have been the eyeball one actually. Yeah, that was the eyeball one. I didn't copy and paste it. It was a -4 severity wound. Dumbness. So it actually needs to roll HT -4 in this instance. Horrible failure. Not a crit fail though. Oh, it's essentially still the same. Those other HT checks should have been at -4. Which ones did it fail? It's like the second and third. It's hurt. You've hurt it. It is now at -2 severity. Sorry for the delay there, Gina. Maybe we should use traditional damage for everything else. And conditional injury for you guys.
I don't mind it so much.
But Gina.
Gina's gonna take a moment to blink.
Alright. This wolf is gonna step back, turn, and run across. So yeah, actually it doesn't need to roll HT or stunning even, does it? Let me double check. My conditional injury calculator. No, yeah, they can take bullets like a champ to the torso at least. Hui.
Is it still coming or is it going away?
It looks like it went away. The one that were down there. The wolf.
He's gonna start typing on his device, and I think that's gonna take me 2 turns.
Depends what you want to. No, yeah, it'll take at least 2 turns.
Yeah, he's gonna start typing, and
You gotta type
do
it,
that.
and then you gotta press enter.
Yeah.
You should
Silver.
write yourself some macros.
She is going to pull ready her scary gun, rectangular gun.
Quite. Alexi.
Aim at that wolf again.
Alright. Gina. Wait. Did I go past their turns without moving these two?
Yeah, you did.
So it would have moved another 9.
Like you didn't move either of these, yeah.
They can't get
Yeah,
up to
there's one.
speed in these narrow corridors.
Oh man, wait, if he moved there,
Yeah.
we might actually just consider keeping up the...
The full auto.
Spray.
Yeah.
Suppressing fire.
Suppressing fire! Alright, so this is... Torso at a -2. Total. Just ROF 11. Just... Bratatat.
2 hits.
2 hits.
I think this is going to need to be wild. We are aiming, going full auto. 15 and
15
7.
and the 7.
Trying to pull up the quadruped.
Oh, yeah, that's not even going to be on the GM screen. Basic set, tables, hit location tables. Quadruped is on page 553. The 15 is the foot, and the 7 is the foreleg. Left foot, right foreleg. Ouch and ouch to the conditional injury calculator. 16, so 11 piercing damage to the foot. It is normal. It's rolling HT for pain. You don't hurt my pawsy, although I'm certain you will. This one is already injured with a did I say severity -2 wound? Yeah.
What was the one?
Needs to roll HT minus. Oh no, it must be. Ah, I put its severity in wrong when I said it needed to roll HT -4. Yeah, it needs to roll HT -2 at its current severity, which it fails.
Wonderful.
You've destroyed its foot. It must roll HT to avoid knockdown and stunning. Good boy. Move and dodge halved. Severe pain -4 to DX. IQ, skill, and self-control rolls. I'm trying to copy paste. And then it took some more damage. What was the second? 10 piercing to the foreleg.
Yep.
Max HP is this. Penetrating damage taken is this. Piercing. Arms, legs. Pain. Check. Success. Already wounded with a severity -1 wound. Rolling HT -2. Failing. That leg is also mangled or destroyed. And pain is terrible, -6. And severity is now 0.
That's good. Now I've only got one giant wolf closing in real hard.
They're about to get a real shock to the system, though.
They are.
It's
Oh,
at the end of my turn
I
this
forgot
round.
to roll knockdown and stunning for that other wolf on its last 2 turns. It recovered on the last turn. It's Gina's turn now, though.
I assume recovered doesn't mean it stood up though, so she doesn't notice that.
Correct. You've not noticed it move at all. It
Also,
might have
did you roll
twitched.
HT for that thing?
Did I roll a what?
HT -5 for that thing? It was pretty much sitting on top of that.
Oh, it was unconscious when it went off. So no, it was just not. It was just
It was
stunned. So yeah, HT -5 never got rolled for it. Failure, still stunned.
All right, Gina sees the one in front go down, but the other one hasn't actually passed it. And these things are giant, so she's going to take a lesson from her friend and have a readied action for an aim.
Wait to aim.
Or she's going to wait to aim for that wolf to cross in front of that one. Basically, waiting for the one in back to get in front.
No worries. HT -5 to recover from stun. Fail. Critically bounds over its brother. And it's going to carry on running and attempt a slam with Alexi. That is not a crit. Lucky for you, but it potentially slams into you.
Well. And
You can do dodge and retreat.
Well, so what I'm thinking is, if I drop this rifle, that puts me back down into the
You're thinking about like maybe
weight class.
putting the rifle in the wolf's mouth as it bounds on you.
Honestly, I think Alexi is just gonna drop the rifle and roll off to the side.
Sick. Acrobatic dodge and retreat.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
That's what's gonna happen. So, yep, okay. And then I gotta go to inventory because this matters. Because if I drop that,
Boop.
then suddenly I still hate the tablature they put on here.
Yeah, they have been talking about fixing it, I think, recently.
Okay, that's
Or
good.
like adding other options at least.
It seems like there are new options. I haven't played with them yet, but they're right at the
Oh.
underneath ranged attacks. There's like the ability to set up all the stuff in one place.
So yeah, Alexi
Nice.
just drops that rifle and rolls backwards.
Awesome. Wait, when you crit, if melee attack, foe goes immediately to the critical miss table.
Nice.
13 on the critical miss table.
Is that anything?
As 7, you lose your balance and can do nothing else, not even a free action until your next turn, and all active defences are at -2 until then. You lucky bastard. So Wolf is like, huh? You did such a good roll that it like bonked its head against that wall there. And it's now stood. Its head is face height with Gina.
Unfortunate.
These things
Yeah.
are massive. It's like right there. You're looking at its slobbering gob. Sorry, my fingers are busy, so I'm being lazy. The other wolves. This one needs to try and recover from stun, which it does. This one needs to try and recover from hideous stun, which it does not. These ones are gonna move over here now. Just kind of Big Bertha. And whoop. Wolves done. Hui.
I press the text button and it says, "It seems they're not coming here anymore."
What you should do is turn around immediately after pressing send.
Oh. Yeah, I press send and turn around with the thing. Oh. But I don't believe I can do anything more than take one more step, right?
You can take a step as part of turning around.
Or turning around counts as taking one step.
Well, turning around counts as one step if you don't move. But if,
Yeah, I guess that's my turn. I'll get ready. I'll ready in action if they come close to me. I'll be all defensive. But I'm trying. I'm gonna try and flank them next turn if Gina and Alex move back.
all right. Silver.
I take a step, and aim in between those guys, and try to tangle around this one back here.
I think
So
that one's in pain on the ground because its front legs have been
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay, it jumped over that
mangled.
one.
that one has
Alright, well
got
then
2
I'll
crippled
tangle-
forelegs.
Tangle the one directly in front then, with like no minuses. Okay.
Just point it at the ground between these two.
Yeah. There's no minus because I'm so freaking close. Alright.
What?
It's a shame that a crit does like nothing. Oh no, it gets in its eyes. It says, Tangler is a liquid.
Yeah.
So according
So I really did it.
I mean, you rolled a 3. I can't not allow something amazing. So yes, Tangler liquid splashes off the ground into the stunned wolf's eyes and hardens and goes sticky right fast over its eyelids. You've superglued its eyelids shut. Well done. Jesus Christ. And then this flashbang goes off. And the wolf that had just recovered from stun has to roll HT -5, which it fails, and is stunned.
Also, the one I just tangled too.
Was that in?
It's within range, just barely.
Don't
It was
think
right
it
here.
quite were.
Right here.
Are we using direct ranges or hex ranges? All right, direct.
That's,
Cool.
yeah, it's
Okay, it's
Euclidean
outranged then.
on this. And that
That's
wolf
fine.
is blind and already somewhat stunned. I don't want to hurt the poor bastard anymore. Alexi, you're up. You see glue splashing its eyelids.
Step 1 is that. And step 2 is ROF3 that. Wow, they all hit.
Badass. Roll 3 locations, please. Torso, foreleg, and foot. Torso damage.
You and you're shooting the feet.
It's all feet. You can't hit anything but. This is the first damage to this creature? Yes.
That's also Armored Advisor 2.
Oh, it's Armored Advisor 2. So it actually takes 14 damage to the torso. Ooh, that's painful. And it's piercing.
And it's large
plus,
piercing.
Yeah. Torso. Rolling for pain. Nice. Crit success is a thing. Wait, that weren't a crit success. Whoops. Needs to roll HT to remain conscious and to avoid knockdown and stunning just from that hit. Remains conscious. Doesn't get... Oh, you should have rolled 1d6 for the location as well. It might have been vitals on them other hits as well.
At this point, they're so fucked up, it doesn't really matter.
True that. And then let's just pump through a 4-leg one to see what it's rolling for that kind of shit. 19 was your better damage. Oh, that were on the foot though, right? Nope. Nope, nope. Wait. No, the 19 was on the 4-leg. Divisor 2. So 3DR 16 got through. Jesus Christ, numbers are evading me. Another roll for pain. Success. Large piercing to the leg. Already got an injury of severity 0? Yes. HT -1 to see if it gets more severe. Success on the nose. Lim crippled, HT for knockdown and stunning again.
Oh.
Move and dodge halved. Severe pain, -4 to everything. Still blind. How long is it blind for again? 1d seconds. Alright, another turn, it's blind. Gina. Whew.
She's going to try to put this thing out of its misery.
On an eye hit, I will.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Lines it up and takes a shot.
Just like, pop. Yeah, that thing. It'll be rolling at -10 to avoid knockdown and stun at least.
And then, regardless of the results, she's going to take a step towards Hui so that he can get around her.
Mm-hmm.
Does it actually move anywhere, or is it held in place by being,
Oh, right,
tangled
yeah,
up
it's
to the
held
wall?
in place by being tangled, so its head snaps back, and then it just, like, kind of flumps into the glue patch. Meanwhile, Alexei, you would see another one appear in the corridor back there. Mum's gonna take a long
What?
run. She can get up to speed in there. And then, yeah, these guys are making a attack. Second wave. Wait.
I cannot go through my own allies, right?
No, you can even end a turn in same space. I mean, in your battle suit, there is only really room for you and one other person barely in a hex. But
Oh,
normally
wait,
you can
you
fit
might
4
hear-
people in one.
Wait, you might actually want to roll a hearing roll real quick.
Yeah, because
Here.
yeah.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
you probably hear them.
hear bounding from behind you as soon as you turn your back.
Guess I turn around again.
And 2 more wolves have appeared. Sprinting towards you.
Okay, turning is like 1 step, so I am just gonna go again, all defense, and try to cover Gina, and not let these wolves pass through.
Okay.
Sacrificial parry. All
Uh-huh.
defense.
So
I am going to aim at that one that just rounded the corner and continue to aim.
okay, Alexei.
Alexei will similarly aim at the one that rounded the corner.
Okay. Gina.
Aiming at the one in front. Or I guess the one to her left.
Rightio. Not quite enough for that one to recover from stun. Not quite nowhere near enough for that one to recover from stun. These started running last turn. So they do 18 meters. Enhanced move for the win.
I'm hoping their full movement isn't applied as a penalty, seeing as it's directly at her.
Yeah, that'd be strange, wouldn't it? I'll leave it at half penalty. So, as if it moved
cool.
9. Because, yeah, seeing as it just got bigger, it shouldn't be that much more difficult to hit. And you can't get up to that speed in this narrow corridor. Mum can't even fit through that corridor.
You would have known that. She
Uh,
probably can.
Yeah, she would have known that.
Squeeze.
Yeah, she could squeeze, but she's just a bit slower. There we go. Still, no wait, I skipped way.
Just take one step forward. Get them making a defensive position. One of the arms is like in front of the other.
Okay, all out
Third
defense,
uppercut.
parry.
All out defense. All out defense parry.
Quite Silver.
Continue to aim for one more round, and I get a +1 on each of my aim maneuvers because my eyes now, so I'm at full aim.
Oh, yeah, you could zoom in on shit. Very nice.
So I'm at I think a +4.
What kind of scope have you got on your gun? Have you got something you can hook up so you can see exactly where the dot is still? Bet you can.
No, I don't. It's a pistol, but my eyes adjust. Like I got the zoom. I can just aim down the sight.
Hook her up, Gina, at some point.
We'll get you a HUD link at some point.
Alexi.
Alexi is holding his shot on this wolf for when it gets to right, like, this line.
Aye, aye. In between those two vents. Gina.
Yep.
Shoot at the one in the front. Aiming for the eye, because.
Just because. Gina loves to shoot things in the eye.
Nope, she'll miss.
White people love to shoot things in the eyeball. And you missed.
Wait, does accuracy 1 mean that you can only have one aim maneuver? Or what does accuracy 1 mean again?
Accuracy 1 means that you gain a +1 from aiming. Your telescopic vision will give you another +1.
Okay, so I am at a +4. Okay.
But basically, your eyes act as a +1 scope.
And then
Yes.
for every second you aim after that, you can get your accuracy again. No, you get a +1 up to double your accuracy. So I think your max might be 3.
Okay, if that's the case, then I would have done a different maneuver. I'm doing the same thing that
Waiting to shoot
James
when
is
it gets
doing.
close.
So let's see. Yep.
Same sort of position, you think, or?
Yep.
All right.
Actually, I'll do it right after he does it.
Oh, okay.
That's my
So
my
yeah.
thing.
Your position was slightly closer to you than Alexi chose, and so when he fires, it'll and you start shooting. Squiggle through. Alexi, it reaches the place.
Right, so this is ROF 3 at the vitals for a grand total of -2. And 1 hits.
Yes, it does. Show me damage. Oh, wow. 7 DR, so 14 gets through to the vitals. Not already wounded. 14 large piercing to the vitals. This might hurt. I am a tough wolfie though. And I'm not already wounded. But that is very painful. I'll just paste it quickly. So, severity 2 wound. HT to live. It lives! HT for consciousness. It is unconscious. That is a sick pistol, bro. You are firing army grade death darts, though.
Yeah, exactly. Before we leave, Alexi is going to talk to that guy about buying a fuck ton more of those.
So it's unconscious?
It's unconscious. It goes down. You can.
I mean, no, I can't. I already declared it. The things have been hit. I don't think I can not do it. I don't think that's allowed.
Roll me IQ. Or you've got combat reflexes, so I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
I do?
Yeah, It's included in one of your traits that you don't know about. Well, you should know about it really, meta-wise, because blind fighting has prerequisites.
Yeah, I figured I had it, but I haven't figured that out yet.
I think I also might have modified its cost. So it might be even harder for you to spot in there. Yeah, anyway. You have got combat
Well,
reflexes.
Alright, I will roll IQ.
But you are also like a shaky child. I should have made a check as well as soon as this fight started. But I'll make it now, and you're fine anyway.
Do I not shoot then?
You don't have to shoot. You do not have to
Okay.
shoot.
Cool.
Could be funny if you do, though.
I mean, I only have 3 rounds in this gun.
Fair enough. And Mama's coming.
And
Yeah.
Mama's coming. No, I changed my mind about that. I want to go this way instead. Alright. I've not moved these ones yet, have I?
Nope.
So this is a slam
not
attack
too
at
bad.
Hui. He's the big metal monster in the way.
Alright.
You've got a +1 to parry and kind of grab the wolf.
That would be half of Kung Fu plus 4 with that +1
Yeah.
for the parry. Okay. 7 plus 4, 11.
You could spend an
So,
FP to make it a
minus-
13 if you want.
Yes, I will.
You can move back a step to add another +1.
Okay, that would make me roll at the same level of my Kung Fu, so moving 1 step. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's
It's awkward when you
you were
get
there,
into
right?
tactical and we do it so freeform normally. We really ought to just go gridless most of the time. But you'd essentially end up like there, I think.
Actually,
So you
that's not
might-
a bad idea, something gridless.
Not want to go backwards, I don't know.
No, I don't want to go backwards, so I wanted to be like to its side.
Okay,
Like I wanted
yeah,
to push him against the wall.
yeah, you wouldn't have got a +1 for that. But you'd have made it
oh.
on the nose anyway.
Okay, okay.
So you pretty much lift up and push it out of the way. So it skids a bit and stops its slam. This other one is also gonna come running at you though.
Okay.
And you can't add a retreat. Once again, it's trying to slam you. I should roll to see if
this
it
one will
manages
try to
it.
parry. Okay.
You're not at a penalty to parry again, at least, because of fanciness from Kung Fu. But you are
Okay,
at cumulative -1 for every time you defend in a round. I believe we agreed on that, right? Yep.
How would that make my defensive roll? For
So,
parry?
if you don't spend an FP, you roll in versus a 9. If you do spend an FP, you roll in versus an 11.
Okay, I will spend an FP, making myself on 12 out of 14. Rolling against 11, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So sick. Giant wolf versus battle suit.
Oh,
So it
did.
slams into you. You have got 10 DR
Oh, I got luck!
versus- Oh, you have got luck. You can re-roll that 2 times if you want.
I used my luck to re-roll that, and how do I do the luck timer on Discord?
Oh, I've never figured it out. I think you put
Uh,
dot timer 60 maybe. Timer is set to go
I
off.
just set a timer.
Yeah, there we
Ah.
go. I just set a timer.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, so rolling.
Oof.
Oh my god!
You get to roll one more time.
Yeah, you gotta roll one more.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You're gonna take the 9, I think.
There we go.
I mean, you get to take any of them you'd like.
Yeah, so maybe you should
Well,
choose the
first
crit
I wanna
fail.
take- Only if it was funny, I would have taken it, but because we're in serious mode, we need to take the success.
You might die. What's funnier than that?
I mean, the wolves would laugh about it later.
Definitely.
As if the wolves would survive if they killed Hui. You'd turn to like Scorched Earth campaign. You parry the wolf.
I don't know. I think we're all playing characters that, like, if Wade died, we all might be like, okay, well, I'm not dying for this.
Mm. Was that all my wolves that I needed?
That was all your wolves.
Cool.
There's one more down there.
Yeah, he's making his way over here.
He has not gone yet, I don't think.
I moved him double, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Wait. It is now your turn. There are 2 wolves inside you.
Oh, we're good.
Have you seen the little move where they do the 2 hands up in the air and then they spin it and hit in front of you with the chest? I think it's called Muay
One
Thai. I'm
attack?
not sure if that's Kung Fu. Yeah, but
it's the curve.
I want to.
punch.
Yeah,
Oh,
I want to like
that.
spin the arms of the mech to use both fists of the mech to slam the wolf on my left with like a kung fu strike from both of the with the mech.
So you want to kind of use an all-out attack double to make 2 attacks to that wolf.
I'm
Or
not sure
you
if I
could-
should go double. Sorry, I'm not sure if I should go all out because that will remove my dodge from the
Yeah.
wolf in front of me. But I want to telegraph it because I don't think he can see me, right?
Didn't see you. You could
It's
do a.
it's from the side, so it is at a penalty to dodge.
He could do a what's it called? Not the
Rapid
all
strike.
out one, but a rapid strike.
What's the
Rapid
penalties for
strike.
rapid strike when you've got trained by a master?
If you have it, then it's only -3.
So yeah, you'd make 2 kung fu attacks, and the second one would be at a -3, right?
Got it.
Or are they both at -3?
I think it's the first one you get for
I can't-
regular.
I can't remember if
Are you trying to make 2 attacks?
Oh, I want to attack with both of the fists. I'm not sure if that counts as 2 attacks.
Not necessarily.
Oh yeah, no, you could just.
I think he's just using flavor to describe his
Okay.
attack.
All right. So if you don't actually want to deal thrust damage twice, then you can just do that and roll
Okay.
kung fu straight up.
Rolling kung fu straight up.
Well, actually, kung fu at a +1 because this thing's SM2.
That would have made my roll a 7 successes.
It hits. And you've got +6 to striking strength right now.
Yes. And you want trust, right?
Yeah, it'd be thrust plus. It depends how many dice it is.
It tells me it is 1d6 plus 2.
So you'd be actually rolling 1d6 plus 4.
That would be 9.
And this is just to the torso, right?
Yes, I am aiming for the big torso that is easy to hit.
So you pretty much just punch it hard in its bony exterior bit. It has little effect.
The clamps are like shut in, so I'm not sure if that might change the damage type.
What? No, it'd be crushing.
That'd still be trust. Oh, crushing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Damn it, Mama.
Alexei,
Oh, what is she, a 2 or a 3, by the way? +2.
she's a +2 as well.
All right.
Oh wait, did those guys all have a +2 size modifier?
Yeah, I just noticed that as well, and I'm currently modifying all my macros.
Yeah, they did. So Alexi would have got like an extra hit against every single wolf he's shot at, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, they're all
I mean,
down
they're
now.
now.
Yeah, no, it really does not matter. It does not matter. I just like now am realizing like wait, what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mama coming. Bigger wolf.
Mama coming.
Noticeably bigger, noticeably uglier.
Yeah, aim at Mama, I guess. Take a step back here with some cover and aim at Mama, I guess.
Cool.
Ah! My meat shield.
No! Have you just been hiding behind the Lexi?
Look, there's only one meat shield here, and he's mine currently.
And he's also like no longer shielding you. Gina, you're up.
So this roll is against the 14, but I'm trying out the new sheets modifier thing.
Okay. I feel sorry for this wolf. I feel sorry for everything in the eyes that I send against Gina.
I mean, it stopped moving super fast, so she puts a bullet in the eye. Or tries to.
Yeah,
and
you
the
do.
modifier thing works. In the upper left on the ranged attack table, you can just put a modifier in there and it applies it to all of the other attacks after the fact. So you can sort of pre-do all of your attacks, and then as the size modifiers change, just change it up there.
Oh, I see. Ooh. Ooh.
That's nice.
Oh.
So just do all of your basic stuff, and then modifier is just there, so you don't have to modify all the actual numbers. It's an improvement. I don't know if they're finished, but it's a step the right direction, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
All this playing in yellow and I can't read anything.
Let me see.
So switch to the blinding light.
Eep! Eep!
I'm just going to move this one slightly back so that... wait, I don't know why I were doing that. Never mind.
Apologies, I distracted myself by oohing on at the modifier thing. Did it dodge?
It did not, no. I was just considering that one to go down, honestly.
Okay, cool. No worries.
HT minus 10.
I mean,
that's close.
I'm fine with that as well.
Ones that get shot in the eye, I think, when they come back up, will be running away. If they can.
They'll form a new subclan of the ones that are only one-eyed.
Indeed. So, this one that's to your side now, Hui, is going to try and bite in through the bars. Potentially managing it.
I can parry dodge or not?
You can parry, dodge.
I'll parry.
Versus a 10 straight up. +1 if you move away from it a step.
I'll take a step, so that will be rolling at an 11. I succeed by 1.
Very good. Very nice.
Your shield is back, Gina.
I already moved Mama, right?
Yep.
Yep. All good. Wait, it's your turn. Longest fight in ages. 8 seconds.
Kung Fu punching the wolf on my left.
That one's down. It's only the one in front of you that's up, and there's one behind it in the corridor.
So this one's down.
Yep.
That's what you're telling me.
Gina shot it in the face.
I'll hold my action so that when this guy, wolf comes in, I will Kung Fu punch him with a 10. That's my turn.
Cool. Wait to punch wolf when wolf moves. Silver. This is Mama. She's right here.
Yeah. I was just checking the range there. Okay, it's a -1. All right. So minus for the eye is a 7, right?
9.
-9 for the
9.
eyeball. -7 for the skull, but these have got really bony skulls. They're essentially Q-bones.
Are there any like weak spots? Like, could I do chink in armor or something?
Yeah, you can do chink in armor, torso and vitals.
That's about as hard as the eye, though.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go for the eye just because that's all I got. Okay, so it's a
Mine-
+2 for my shot.
If you're able
my
to enter
aim.
close combat, it's halved.
I'm not getting close to that thing.
Yeah.
it could swallow you in one bite. Oh,
All right, so it's -9 you said, and then +2, making it a -7. Okay. And then it'll automatically add the +2 modifier, size modifier in there. So I'm at a -5. Unlikely I'm gonna hit with this thing, but
Worth a shot.
no. But it is indeed worth a shot. You fire your huge 25mm BB into the hallway.
did it add +2 in there? Yes, it did.
Dents a wall.
Gunk. And then I take a step back because
Big doggy. Alexei.
Alright, so Big Mama Doggy's still standing right there in front of me?
Yup.
Yeah?
Yup. Big drooling chops.
Alright, well, we took the aim, so we might as well ROF3 to the vitals again. So this is at a -2.
Did you
Two
include the
hit.
size modifier this time?
No, I did not. That was
Your
at a
modifier
16.
section.
Jesus Christ. No, I know. Okay, so that actually would be 3 hits.
3 hits to Mama. Mama's gonna try and dodge. Mama can dodge bullets. No, she can't. All 3 hit.
Alright, all 3 vitals.
All armor divisor 2.
All armor divisor 2.
Oh, first one is 8 damage to the vitals. Let's get going. Let's get going.
I love that Alexi's just using the pistol at this point.
It's pretty
he wanted to
effective with
avoid...
extra legal bullets.
Yeah, I'm
Those are
just
like
hoping that when we get back, this guy's got more of them.
Pope assassinating bullets. Things to get through that Pope mobile.
Did you get the uranium ones?
Oh, yeah.
Mine are really good. My bullets are really terrifying against unarmored things.
Oh,
The
we need to take a quick break because I am needed by my wife. But it's been a while since we had a break, so we'll be right back in about 5 minutes. No one forget that Alexi just back. The gang wants a nuke, and so they are fighting wolves for a nuke. The wolves have got the nuke. They don't want to gear up. They don't know how to use it, unfortunately, so they can't leverage it in this situation.
Fortunately.
And Alexi just shot the mama wolf. It took
A whole bunch of times.
Yeah, a whole bunch of times, and that was to the vitals, right? Yep.
Mhm.
Mama rolls for pain. Mama succeeds for pain. Let's just check those other ones as well. Mama always succeeds for pain. And that first vital hit is already a severity 0 wound. Oh, getting shot in a vital organ just really hurts, doesn't it? So, first hit, you knock Mama unconscious. Well done.
And then 2 more come.
And then 2 more come. That's true. Both to the vitals as well, right?
Uh-huh.
And that 17 is even more deadly. That's 10 damage. I'll see what happens when she takes 10 damage to the vitals. Succeeded for pain, but she's got a 0 severity wound. It automatically increases to a severity 1. Still not rolling for death though. So then let's see what happens when she takes that last 8 damage. HT straight up to see if the wound gets more severe. It doesn't. Yep, still not rolling for death. So that wolf might survive.
Damn.
Gina. There is this wolf right in front of you, and also one in the corridor.
Yeah, Huey's really good at making them stop so that they're much easier to shoot. It's a good combo. So we're going to shoot at the one in front of him.
Wolf traffic control.
Absolutely.
Roads closed.
That will potentially hit a few times.
Oh, show me a couple of damages just to make sure, and I'll see if I can crit a HT check. Oof, no, it's going down. Bullet to the brain just kind of puts you down. Well, but there's brain behind it. Last wolf. I think it's gonna like come to a stop. Just growling right loud. Hui.
Still alive?
Oh wait, that was the
Or
wrong
they're
one.
We
Nah,
got Mama too.
I need to GM check. No, Mama's unconscious.
Oh.
Yeah, no, this final wolf is running right at you, Hui.
I take one step and assume defensive position, slightly turning towards it.
Silver.
Fuck it. Sorry, just looking up
Range penalty.
range penalty. All right. Like I said, fuck it.
Something I
God,
should
I'm gonna
do
hit this.
is memorize the speed range table. That'd be a really, really nerdy thing to do. I'm gonna do it.
It wouldn't be too hard to get the first few increments, the ones that get used the most.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm sure I could. People memorize
I mean,
pi. Memorizing the speed range table.
I've got down that three yards is -1, 2 and below is 0.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to make sure most of my combat occurs within that range, so I don't have to learn the rest.
This will be my my chat room trick. Not chat room. Chat show. Jesus Christ. Daniel Radcliffe sings that song.
Oh, so close. So fucking close.
That is close.
I almost eye-shotted it. With that no aim.
Nice.
That would have been pretty cool.
Oh man, you missed by 2 too. If you only
I
missed
missed
by
by
1, you would have
2.
hit.
Yeah.
You hit Everoth in the back.
What? Was that good of a roll?
No. No, because there is slight angle, really, that you shoot in between. It's just because of the way that the... I don't know, though. It does kind of go right through him. Yeah, you hit Hui. But it's only going to be half damage because it pings off one of his bars before it bounces into him.
Okay.
Show me the damage. And Hui, you do get a chance to dodge it because you see it out corner of your eye as it ricochets.
It hits him in his back and goes, ow!
Oh
It
no,
doesn't
yeah.
actually do any damage if it's half damage.
One crushing damage is only a bruise, actually. So yeah.
Yeah.
You just...
I just believe you.
Am I able to dodge and retreat or just dodge?
No, you can't dodge
Don't even
because it.
bother.
Yeah, it.
You're being
hit
shot
ya.
in the back.
Silver just
Oh,
shot you
I
in the
thought you
back.
said I could. Sorry, I thought you
At,
said I could.
at first, I
Uh,
thought maybe, but it
so
won't.
what can I do, or what do you said I could do in this situation?
Nothing essentially. It's not your turn, and you don't need to worry about Alexi.
With one hand, Alexei lifts up and ejects the magazine from a pistol, and with the other hand, he pulls out a magazine.
Radical. Are you fast drawing that magazine?
No, it's gonna take 3 rounds.
Oh, okay.
I don't have fast draw ammo.
You've got fast draw pistol though, and you can default.
I do. Can you?
Yeah. If you've got one
Can you?
fast draw skill, I'm sure it's in one of the or I think I read it actually in GCS, so it must be in one of the shooting books somewhere
Cool.
that you can fast draw at a -4, I believe it is, if you've got
Also, this
the
combat's
weapon.
almost over, so it really doesn't necessarily matter.
Yeah, but you have taken a second off your reload time, Alexi. Gina.
She'll take a pot shot at the wolf that's. Wait, that wolf that's running at us hasn't moved. Oh, because
no,
it moved forward and growled, right?
No,
Or is it just charging?
it is just charging. I changed my mind, but it was way further back.
Okay. What is the penalty to shoot at it?
I've not started memorizing yet. Oh, because
Or
of movement.
what
9
is
again.
the distance that it moved?
9. It moved 18, but it's coming straight at you.
All right.
Gotta lead your shot. Shoot where the wolf's gonna be.
Gonna
Anti-aircraft
try.
style.
We're gonna go for the vitals, not the eyes, because the eyes are really hard. Even the vitals are pretty hard. I missed the vitals.
Sucks. Slam time. Not a crit, for God's sake. Wait, it's trying to slam you. You may parry, dodge, or take it.
All right, I'll parry. Uh,
+1 if you
plus
take a
one
step
if I
back.
move.
Yep.
Yep. 11. Okay. By 1.
Success. And it's your turn. And everyone lose an FP from battle. Yeah. No, you've just been firing guns.
No, it's fine.
Alexi.
I was trying to make a drained noise.
Oh, Alexi, you did do a roll, so you should definitely lose an FP.
I'll
And where you've been punching wolves, so you should lose an FP. But you're up now.
Yep. Taking one step to punch a wolf again.
Punch a wolf. Where you punching the wolf? I suggest face.
Face, or yeah, the
You're-
big face in front of me.
You are at a -5 to hit the face,
But +2 because of size?
but +2 because of size, so -3.
Okay. I'm gonna go all out with 1 FP, making it +4, correct?
You don't need to spend FP to go all out, but you can get a +4 if you do go all out.
I will
If
go
you
all
go
out.
if you go all out strong, then I think you can retain your defenses, right? By spending an FP. It's called like power blow. It's feat. I might be making it up. I'm gonna allow it on the spot in this instance, and then I will look it up at some point.
So I know there is a way to do that by spending fatigue to basically get. It isn't actually not an attack, but it's called something else, like heroic
okay.
effort or something.
Yeah.
I'll spend it. That would
But
make
but
it.
then you but then you wouldn't get the +4. But
Okay,
but that means you could do it in
my-
addition to all out and get the +4. If it's not an all out attack.
It's gonna be an all-out attack, so the -5 turns into a 1, -1. Uh, then spending the FP to make a strong blow, so I can still be able to defend. So that will
You
make my attack at a -1,
you
correct?
won't be able to defend,
I won't be able to defend. So
If
but
you get the +4.
and the attack will be at a +1 because of its size.
oh, so that will be my plain roll.
Plain roll
Uh,
it +1.
okay. And I'm spending the fatigue. So here I go. I fail by 1, and
You
That
didn't
means you hit him in the torso.
you didn't put the +1 in, so that's success on the nose.
oh,
It's gonna try and dodge though,
okay,
but it doesn't manage it.
nice. Trust.
Yes, thrust +2 again.
Okay.
Get him.
9.
Oh, that's pretty good to this thing's face.
Is that with the bonus from the suit?
Yeah, did you include the extra strike and strength?
Yes.
Koi.
Nice.
Face. Rolling for pain. These wolves are just everything that you've fought so far. Like never fails a pain roll.
Nah, Ev, you should be rolling like 2d6 plus 2.
36
Oh,
plus
Yeah,
2.
I bet
you're-
it's not updated it properly. The sheet sometimes doesn't update your thrust damage.
Like, what's your natural strength there, Ev?
My natural strength there is 12.
So you should be. Oh, hold on. So 22 and a 28 striking strength. So you should be rolling 3d6 minus 1.
No, it'd be 18
Yes.
striking strength. It gets +6 striking strength, the suit.
But also plus 10 strength.
Overall, +10
Lifting
strength.
strength.
Yeah, it's lifting strength, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no.
lifting strength. Oh,
So,
okay.
no, we've been doing it right. And it's a minor
Okay.
wound only, unfortunately.
No problem.
But either way, it's still at -1. Silver.
Alright, it's right the hell there.
Mm,
It stopped at this point.
yeah, just on the other side of Hui.
Alright, I'll take a step. And like, will I risk shooting him again if I shoot again?
Yes, because they're in close combat.
Alright, then I'm just actually going to take a full maneuver to get ready and go to knee so I'm like in between his legs. Not
Okay.
in between, but like right.
Well, he is taller in that suit as well, so you could crouch and go pretty much in between them. Alexi, carry on reloading.
Click. Yep. Click
fact, yeah,
and slide.
Yeah, you finish reloading at the end of this round. Gina.
Yep.
Give us an opening. And she's gonna have a wait for when he separates from the thing, because they're grappling now, or at least they're really close.
It tries to bite Hui, and that is a success on the nose with pain and size difference. Potentially bites you, Hui. But you
Okay.
can't move backwards, so. Versus a 10 if you
Just
parry.
okay, I'm gonna try and parry then with the 10.
You can spend an FP to make it a 12.
I will. So, -2, parry. It's gonna speed. Succeed.
Yep.
And Hui is looking pretty tired as I am with a 9 on FP.
And it's your turn.
I try to Kung Fu uppercut this wolf.
Oh, you
that-
can't dodge. You went all out last turn.
You're right, so that's a hit. How much
That's
damage do you take?
let's see. That's your character sheet. I've closed the wolf's sheet. Character sheet, general, is damage. I've got it written down. Ooh, ooh. 6 cutting damage. It will be to the 15, which is
Leg, I think.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a leg. Oh no, it's a hand. Oh no, it's bit one of your hands. Oh, that's gonna fuck your hand up.
It's alright, we know a guy.
Yeah, we do know a guy. It is alright. I don't even
I
really.
mean, not at the moment.
Yeah, not at the moment. What's your max HP? 12.
Mine is. 1 second.
You got 12 HP, yeah?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna bite your hand off with this. Roll HT, please.
Got it. No modifiers?
No modifiers.
I succeed by 5.
Success on that one. Your hand is destroyed. Roll HT to
Oh!
avoid knockdown and stunning.
Got it. My hand or the mech's hand?
Your hand. So it bites inside the mech, just at you in general, and it grabs at
Got
your
it.
hand on the control and just tears your hand apart. It takes like 3 fingers and the thumb with it, and the rest is just mangled and spurting blood. You're currently at -4 to everything, pretty much.
Okay. Did we agree that Hui could not actually speak because of biology, or did we just said it
I,
was just because he
I,
didn't know
I
the
think it's just
language?
because you're like cripplingly shy, weren't it?
Okay.
I think you're still
This is the
screaming.
first time that you hear Hui actually say something, and it is just a scream, a very painful ah.
First noise you've ever heard him make, other than probably like a low chuckle. Or maybe like a groan when he's doing a bad poo in stall next to you. Oof. This is much worse than constipation, though. Silver, there's blood everywhere. The wolf's got a taste for whey meat.
I am going to. You can't telegraph gunshots, right?
No, it doesn't matter anyway because these wolves aren't
Yeah.
dodging gunshots. Only Mama can dodge bullets.
Yeah.
She's the one.
Right. So I am going to go in between his legs. Like I'm already kneeled down.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go for his eye again because that's the only real opportunity I have.
Could hurt its pawsy
Damn it.
maybe, but eye is the best bet.
Yeah. Minus. Come on. You can do it.
Come
There's
on,
no
roll
other
20.
bonuses I can get, can I?
All out for a +1.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to get bit by a wolf.
No.
Like, ooh, even tastier snack between this guy's legs.
Motherfucker.
Shame you didn't go all out. Lexi, you're up. You finished reloading.
And I'm taking a step back.
Yeah, you
Alright.
can do that.
So Alexi will take the bulk penalty to move and shoot. So he'll move there, and he's gonna blast this thing in the torso.
Oh yeah, by the way, 1 for left, 2 for right. left hand way.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least his bunk time is undisturbed.
Everyone
I think we're
else's
all gonna-
remains.
So yeah, Alexi moves up, like, kind of between Hui and Gina, and yeah, he's gonna blast this thing ROF3, like, right in the torso. -2. You know what? We're gonna make it to the vitals.
Don't forget about its size modifier.
All 3
Wow.
hit to the vitals.
Wow, show me the damages. Pretty weak damages, but I still don't need to run it through conditional injury calculator to know that it needs to roll HT -5 for knockdown and stun. So it will.
Luke, you said. Oh,
Ooh.
sorry. Go ahead.
Go on.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Okay, well, it will drop to the floor. And I think we can end turn order now. A couple of them will
Alright,
twitch again, and I reckon Gina's probably going to shoot him straight in the eyeballs.
I mean, I'm not sure that she knows she needs to do that. Like, at this point, they're down. She thinks they're down.
I bet James does though.
Yeah, like when people go down, they stay down. If one of them starts to get up, though, absolutely.
They're all pretty much, bar a couple, still panting very heavily. Like,
Yeah, but you might put them out of their misery though.
Yeah, if it's obvious, then yeah, sure.
yeah, they are obviously alive and in pain.
I immediately start first aiding.
Oh, wait, I was like, who? One of the wolves.
She wants a pet.
As well.
Could be a pretty baller pet.
It would be.
You say that the we're at ×10 for bionic costs?
Yeah,
Can't remember amount.
the surgery is one procedure more difficult, and it's a ×10 cost on this planet at least.
So just for the hand is $80,000 for the hand, and then the surgery cost.
Oh no, the hand will be 2 times cost, and the surgery is 10 times cost, and a step
I don't
more
remember
difficult.
Where the surgery costs are.
In Ultratech, at the very start of the cybernetics, what type is the hand surgery?
Don't actually see it. It's on page 209.
209.
Major procedure.
A major procedure. Okay, so it'll become radical and... Oh no, that's too expensive. Yeah, it'd cost you 100,000 for the operation.
Alright, so 116,000. That's not bad. We can afford that.
Yeah, brain or eye surgery, 10 times the procedure fee.
Okay.
That seems fair.
Don't worry, Hui. We'll get you one that has a finger that vibrates.
Between screams, he looks at you with a. Have you seen the Jackie Chan puzzle face meme? Imagine that without one hand.
What? Yeah.
At the same
Like,
time,
what?
I'm actually gonna, as he's flailing around doing that while I'm trying to do him, I'm just gonna knock him the fuck out.
Yeah, she like hits you with a hypo, and suddenly your hand feels like it's, no pain at all. You feel like you're floating on a cloud, and then you're asleep.
And who's gonna move the neck?
That's a great point.
I have to pull him out to get the mech. Someone's gonna have to use that thing. A lot of us took a point in it, I think.
We'll figure it out. Let's
You'll figure it
make
out.
sure there aren't any more wolves or anything
Yep.
else.
I don't see any more in that big ware room.
Perfect.
I'm turning dynamic lighting off. I'll swap you to a different map and bring you back, so you shouldn't need to refresh.
Cool.
Everyone roll hearing. Now that Hui's stopped screaming. Everyone except for Hui, who is knocked out briefly.
By 5.
6.
Lexi and Liv, you can both hear like a whining faintly.
Puppy!
Oh, did we actually get a puppy?
There are. It sounds like a few of them.
Ugly puppy!
Do you delve deeper into the hallway?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Alexi is gonna go grab that rifle and put it up against the wall, like here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, useless thing.
But yeah, head forward and explore.
Well, the long, narrow hall, or the long main hall that the wolves were chasing you from, leads to 2 doors, one of which is closed, opening into a big storage warehousey area. There are these 4 elevated platforms that are all currently descended, and it's still dark down there. Lights haven't come on, but when you shine your torches down, you see that it is this section right here, mostly full of trash and like wolf nest. In this back corner, there are 1d6 puppies crying, 5 puppies of these things. They're pretty big, the size of a large house cat, extremely fluffy, ugly, cute, whining for
Bone
milk.
protrusions.
Mm-hmm. Bony bits sticking out. There
Alexi's
is.
just like, Silver, take care of him.
I am currently busy. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry. I thought you were saying take care of the puppies.
Oh no, I was saying take care of the puppies.
Yeah, she's.
Oh no, I yelled down the hallway. I am currently busy.
Mostly I just wanted to see what kind of confusion with that term Silver would have gotten.
There's a few ways to interpret that.
There are. So there is some rusty crates stacked about, a few lockers and cabinets. You find like on obvious display are a few sets of fatigues. There are a couple of old automatic like service rifles.
How's our radiation detector thing treating us?
It is slightly higher in here. Still not at harmful levels, but
Does it give us a direction?
it gets stronger as you point it at the holes in the ground, and especially towards the northeast, around this area where these crates are. But it's stronger when you push it direct against the ground.
Well, does that corner have a nuclear weapon in it?
Maybe. I mean, if you point your torch over, kneel down and point your torch at these 2 crates. They have got the tray foil on them. Lots of ominous looking military markings. Gina's got her sunglasses on. Hood translate. Yeah. Type 4 nuclear warhead. Both of those crates allegedly contain one.
So I think we found them. We have a problem, guys. I don't see any stairs.
Well, we had somebody to carry the fucking things.
Are these things ramps or are they just holes?
They're just holes. You can see at the bottom that they raise up. They are service elevator kind of platforms.
Oh, she says. Never mind.
Is there enough power to service them up?
There is not. They give you a warning that battery power not sufficient. I will take a mechanic roll of some kind, something that would relate to hydraulics or pneumatics. You could pretty much default them altogether, so just your best mechanic that involves heavier machinery, not electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not sure. And those crates are heavy. And it is radioactive around them. Still not enough to hurt you, as long as you don't, like, put it under your bed for a week. But I would probably start having secret HT checks if you did sleep right on top of the box for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It also seems to be sealed with a fairly fancy locking mechanism. Well, it's got a keypad on it.
Okay.
Well, I don't see any more animals down there.
Just the
Is
puppies.
Hui awake yet? Is Hui awake yet? We need him to go down to a radioactive hole again.
He's sleeping softly.
You're gonna have to go down there yourself.
Yeah, how far a drop is it?
Like 3 meters. Only a meter if you jumped onto the big wolf nest pile in the north
Ew.
hole.
Ew. Can we scrounge up like one big ass fucking wire? Or
Yeah,
cable?
you can scrounge up something to chuck down there and climb down.
Yeah, I think that's what we do.
Give me a search roll or scrounging actually. Oh, you already rolled search once. Yeah, you've got the shit there to make better than just a rope, like practically a rope ladder.
Luke, let me know when the first aiding is done.
That took about 30 minutes, so probably when Alexi's happy with a thing to climb down.
Alright, when that's done and he's unconscious and no longer bleeding out, I'm gonna mainframe up with the computer to see if I can't transfer power. So that way it's on one lift.
Okay. Give me a computer operation. It's at like a -3.
I didn't do the -3, but I make it.
You can get power to one of them lifts, and it'll let you turn it on and off.
A lift starts moving in the corner and just...
It's extremely slow. It's clearly not moving at full speed. But there is like a lift is raising. A bunch of grime falls off the edges where it's all been packed in. So yeah, as you finish getting your ladder ready to drop down, probably as you land, Alexi, the lift behind you raises ever so slightly.
Okay.
He responded to you.
Cool.
The puppies are on that lift right now. They like lift their heads up and start sniffing and looking around as they rise slowly. One of them walks to the edge and falls off, and it's staggering towards you, Alexi, sniffing.
Is there like a box?
Yeah, there's a few like empty metal crates.
Yeah,
Knocking
I
about
grab
in
one
here.
of those and I like stick the puppies in it.
Puppies in a box.
Puppies
all-
in a box, and then I close the box.
They all look up at you with like freshly opened eyes, all watery and sad. as you close the lid on the box.
You know those that just are going to eat the cats, right?
You won't want to take these to space.
We won't keep them.
All right, good.
But I feel like my brother could at least figure out a buyer for them.
Cool.
Well, those 2 nuke crates are on wheels. They gunked up and rusty, but still movable by even a weakling like Alexi.
Okay. I move them onto the platform.
And it raises up. Takes about 10 minutes to make the full climb.
How long is the way out?
Only 30 minutes.
He's
Unless...
already up as Lexi goes into that hole.
Yeah, pretty much only until he's disturbed. So he'd blink awake, but groggily, as that lift's getting back to the top.
Oh, great way. You're awake. Now, chop chop, back to work.
His hands all
He gives you a
bandaged
middle
up.
finger from the hand he has left.
No, we're going to the jet or the helicopter, and he is resting. Because otherwise, we're gonna lose hand. Oh, he's gonna lose his hand. Otherwise, he's gonna bleed out, and that's gonna be bad for business. Come on.
All right. Gina, do you want to get into the lifter machine, or should I?
I think you might fit better, but it's going to be a weird fit either way.
Whatever. Sooner we get this done, the sooner we get the fuck home.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Alexi will climb into the
Mm-hmm.
lifter suit. And...
Do you have the battle suit skill?
I do.
Do you have cargo handling?
I do not.
Uh,
I handle small illegal cargo.
I wonder if it defaults to smuggling somehow.
I might do, honestly. Let's have a look.
Freight handling, it is also. Not cargo.
Oh,
It says IQ -5. That's the skill of supervising it though. So yeah, I don't really need that. Just roll against battle suit for me, please.
already done.
Did.
And you made it. So yeah, you power it up, and you are clunky and uncomfortable in it, but you do manage to go and get it loaded, get it up the stairs. You get it up the stairs. It weighs a lot, even with that on. You lose all your FP getting it up the stairs almost. You're down to like 5 at the top.
Need a break.
That's with the nuke or the weapons, the nuke, and the puppies.
Yeah, that'd be everything. Well, one of the nukes. There is still another one down there.
You still have another nuke to get, buddy.
Give me 10 minutes.
So
Yeah, no worries.
did everyone else go to the top of the stairs just a bit before Alexi then?
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
I actually went up with Ev way before that.
So yeah, it would be when you first get to the top.
Is he gone? Like a bastard.
He's still there, but the helicopter is covered in monkeys. Like, absolutely, they're all over it. You know, they sat on it. They look like they're having a good time playing. It's essentially a scene from Jumanji when you peek up over the hole.
Is he still inside?
You think you can see him in there in the pilot's seat. He might be asleep.
I'll call over in the radio. Dude! Dude!
You get nothing at first. And then you get like a, what? Huh?
Monkeys,
He blinks and he's like,
asshole.
oh, hey, yeah. And they're like all over the helicopter. Cool.
Turn on your rotors. Scare them the fuck off.
Rotors, right, rotors. Give me a minute. And then he does power up the rotors. The chimps like start screaming and pointing at it, and then they all bounce off and leg it away.
Does one of them get chopped up?
One of them like hurts its hand, but they don't get chopped up. One of them gets some fur pulled out because it's near the gears. And yeah, they run away to the
Then
trees and up the cliff.
Then I'll dump our injured guy in here.
As you climb inside and look in over at the cockpit, he's got like a little box out that includes a spoon, lighter, hypodermic
Motherfucker.
syringes, rubber tubing, and he's like, our eyes are half closed, he's laid back in the cockpit, and it's like, what's up, little girl? Doing good? I hope you don't want to leave yet, because I kind of need a nap, honestly.
I'm gonna just get him. Go to the back, nap.
He like, yeah. It takes him 5 minutes, but he climbs up out of the seat and goes to a stretcher that he has got in the back there.
I will
Pushes
pull
way
out
off it onto the floor. Onto the floor.
I'll shake my head after that, and then I'm gonna pull out a thing of amphetamines from the med kit.
Ooh, got some
And
speed
as
in
soon
there.
as James gets back, or Alexi gets back up, like, oh, I'm tired. I'm just gonna go over to him and be like, we got shit to do.
Jesus!
You feel like you could run a marathon, Alexi. You're like, whoa! You catch your breath.
What the hell? Gina says.
I don't really appreciate being drugged out of nowhere, but I got another fucking nuke to go get, so I'll be right the fuck back.
Roll.
He also has he also has to pilot the damn helicopter.
Silver, you need to learn how to control yourself. You do that to the wrong person, you're going to get shot.
She'll blink at you and nod.
Roll HT, please, Alexi. Try not to crit fail.
What do you need an HT roll for?
See if your heart explodes.
It's not like somebody just shot me up with a syringe full of fucking amphetamines.
Okay. Yeah, so it's probably a failure by a few in terms of intoxication
No, I'm sure.
and resulting.
Suddenly, Alexi is all methed out.
Yeah. And you get that nuke up in record time, way quicker than you got the other stuff up.
Alright, then I'm gonna plop him in the driver's seat. Once
Can
we
you
get everything loaded.
Can you fly a radioactive helicopter? Well, a nuclear helicopter?
Did he go back for the second one first?
did.
Or?
Yes.
Yeah. You've got 2 nukes now. Alexi has brought 2 nukes.
And a bunch of like random small arms and ammo and stuff for
Yeah, you could have pretty much gathered everything of use without having to check it.
So I do have a pretty good aerospace skill, and I watched this guy flying. I specifically hopped into the co-pilot seat to watch that part.
You did. Does aerospace include helicopters? They've not got their own special skill?
Probably not.
It's
I
got
think
its own
they've got
skill.
their own skill.
They default to each other, maybe.
Aha.
I would trust him speeded up Alexi way more than heroined up other guy.
But we could let them take the nap.
Piloting, page 214.
Like, it's up to you guys, but there were like
Any
There
aircraft
are,
that uses rotors for
animals.
both lift and thrust defaults auto gyro -2, Viritol -4, or other piloting at -5. So I've got a 9.
And then this thing, it will have statistics of its own. 9 before like unfamiliarity. Although I can argue that away to just a -1, seeing as you were watching him so hard.
Yeah, you familiarized yourself.
Vehicles. Vehicles. Oh, I'm in Ultratech. There's your problem. Pretty sure there's like a Cold War helicopter in high tech. Cold War light helicopter. That's TL7. Oh, they've got a TL8 one as well, though. You're at +2 for handling.
I'm rolling versus a 10. I don't know, guys. I think we should let this guy take a nap.
It has also got a stability rating
Okay.
of 2, so
Versus a 12.
there's 12 really.
I'm all hopped up on meth. Do I get a bonus for that?
You get a modifier.
Yeah.
You know what? It's still a long staircase and a heavy nuke, and oh no, it wouldn't have taken long enough for it to wear off, though. But it probably would wear off mid-flight, and Alexi like just falls asleep in the pilot's seat.
I mean, we could let him rest. It's
Yeah.
just we have to. There's
I-
wild animals out there.
I really think it'd be better to leave a hopped up guy with a machine gun
On Monkey
than
Watch.
make that guy try and pilot an unfamiliar device.
Mm-hmm. Well, you end up waiting about like 4 hours before he wakes up and he's good enough to fly, I think. Monkeys will come back a few times. But Alexi, yeah, pretty much shooting your gun at them scares them away. But they
I
are
don't even think Alexi shoots at them. I think he just like shoots over them and
Yeah.
like loud fucking noise. Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. And honestly, I think... well, no, we can fly back, so... He'll fly you back to Kesis with your nuclear warhead. He can arrange... Or, arranging to transfer that to your shuttle could be difficult.
I assume that our shuttle can be moved to the dock that he landed at.
He's in a helicopter and he can...
Or we can find a field somewhere that we can both land in.
Or the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, an island. There's little tiny islands off Kesis, and it will be the middle of the night by the time you get back there now.
Yeah. Drop those there and go grab our shuttle and head back.
Sounds good.
Would it be the middle of the night? Did that really take us?
No, it didn't take 24 hours. It's the start of the night, really.
Okay.
So yeah, you will... He lands his helicopter on a small island just off Kesis while you sail the shuttle around to make the transfer at the little beach on that island. Hui, you're back awake.
Straight to space.
All right.
And you could legit go straight to space with it.
We
Might
gotta
be a
get
good
Wade.
idea.
Yeah,
Why don't you
Wade,
drop me and Way at Decimu real quick and then pop off?
let's find out what Wei wants first. Like, do you
Yeah.
want to go to a hospital or to that weirdo? Because those are two very different places.
Weirdo doesn't
He's
ask questions.
gonna take a long time to answer with one hand typing, but he is gonna ask because he was curious about Silver's eyes. Is he good? Is he reliable? Can he get me a good arm?
He's fine.
Yes.
He's good.
He's some of those things.
Too expensive? He asked.
Gonna cost you a pretty penny, but
He's gonna like show you what he got left. I'm not sure if that would be enough of his income to fix this up. Look.
I have enough on me.
He is ever so slightly short, so Silver, you do need to top him up.
I mean, I will just pay for it all, and he'll owe me some favors.
Sure. He'll go to the guy.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would agree with that for her.
Oh, didn't you say you had 1 point spare for anything as well?
Me?
Yeah.
I thought we used it for the kicking.
No, you said you
So that
used
was
3
the skill.
points. I thought you had another point left over.
That is correct. I have 1 point left over.
It just so happens that a bionic hand costs 1 point.
Oh. Okay. I can get bionic hand at the end of this one then.
Also, your luck timer's up.
Oh, dude, you
Awesome.
could totally get like at some point more punching things for your hand too, like I don't know, spikes that come
Yeah.
out of the knuckles or something.
Sick. It already gives your arm strength +1 if you get this bionic hand template. And DR2 to that hand.
So yeah, let's get them back to Decimo City.
Alright, you fly back to Decimo. Unload at least Way. Sounds like Silver as well.
Yeah.
Probably all your guns and stuff. You've got your own dock that you can land at now. And put this stuff in it without having to walk past anyone who'd ask questions.
All right.
I think in general, declare victory and
Yeah,
enter a good place for end of session.
yeah. We're approaching end times. It is near.
I mean, do we want to actually sell? Because everything else is just going in the warehouse, and we can bring.
So I think the nuke was to be sold at another planet.
That's right.
Yeah.
The one that you were getting, that is, it's actually at Canaan where they want that. And they could probably have got one closer, but it would have been a lot more expensive. It's still worth a lot, obviously. But yeah.
And we could sell the other nuke, but we could also have it.
Yeah, I honestly think that we drop you two off at just like a standards customs dock, and then we fuck off to the ship for a couple-hour trip. Oh,
With-
yep, just had to go check on the cats.
Okay, with everything else. Radio.
And yeah, drop the nuclear warheads. Will they fit in our smuggling compartment?
Yes. You can fit both of those in your smuggling compartment.
Perfect.
That's all your space then, though. You've accounted very carefully for this whole trip, I think, to have just enough space in the smuggling hold for the illegal stuff.
Okay.
And when you add that extra nuke, you can do it.
That takes all of it.
It takes all of it.
Oh, while I'm up there, can I take that other nuke to the gunnery port
Oh,
and load that one up in the racks?
you've learnt about the gunnery port. Yeah.
I have.
So
I know that's there now. Can I put that other one in our racks?
give me a search check at a +3. You know exactly where to look, pretty much. Yep.
Hey.
You find the little doorway that leads up to the gunner's position, and you can't load it to fire it because it's not set up for the artillery size that your gun is.
Okay.
In fact, you've not even opened up the box yet, but from the description on the side and a bit of looking up of the nukes that this planet's army uses, you know that it's
Gonna take some retooling.
yeah, it'll take some retooling
Okay.
to make it.
Can I still store that box and everything up here?
You can. There is room to put it up here.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, we put a new tube in because that's all you need for a missile like that.
It's
Yeah,
a
a little more complicated than that.
yeah, it's an artillery shell. But these
this-
are very small nuclear devices. Most of this box is just housing and arming technology. Like inside
I mean,
there will be a
what
full computer.
what I see is we're gonna have to take one of our missile shells and pull out whatever warhead is in that and put this in.
Mm-hmm.
Is kind of how I see that going.
Exactly.
So I'll just hide it in here for now.
Taking apart artillery grade shells is probably a risky maneuver before you start adding a nuke into the mix.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
we'll
Take
deal with that
extra
on
time.
the we've got so much time on our hands coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Like so much time on our hands coming up.
So yeah, people feel like they'd probably want to head off from this planet next session. Start a new journey. Or not quite yet. A kind of meta question.
I'm good to move on.
Yeah, we'll move on and then come back for other adventures.
Gina's kind of been saving up to get some work done,
Same.
but if she has enough,
Not even-
then she might want to get some surgery and then heal on the trip, which has worked great. And if
Yeah.
not, it doesn't matter.
I have a quick proposal. Like, what if we do like a time skip
There
right
was
now?
I was planning
So-
at least another 4-week time skip before you set off.
Oh yeah, that would work great then.
Okay. So yeah, we got plenty of time to figure out like exactly what we were doing, and we could do a lot of that offline.
Off camera, yeah.
Hui will get a new hand and heal up. Gina will get some surgeries and heal up, presumably.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm happy to call it here. I think
Yeah.
this has been a good session.
Cool.
I think so.
Yep.
One last little hurrah here. So yeah, I just assume all the paperwork and everything goes well for
your purchases.
the purchases and everything.
Yeah, that all completes fine. It was just a time issue, really.
Okay.
Hui,
Uh,
even one-handed, you do manage to finish your dojo. You're only one-handed for a few days anyway, before you can get your new one installed.
Nice.
And then you can use it as a hammer on its own. You don't need a hammer anymore. You can just clench your fist and
So
bash
you could
nails
probably
in.
just go.
Push it with one finger.
Yep. It has got a vibrate function, but you've really hurt yourself, so you're not using that again for a while. It's too powerful. It's like you can mix paint with it, you know? Anything else anyone wants to do on stream before we call it?
I call that arms dealer.
Eh. Aye.
We got it.
Oh, I'll make the calls. Very nice.
I've got it loaded on the ship right now. I didn't figure it needed to stay on planet.
Well done. Thanks very much.
And I'm gonna need another order of those shells.
Oh, aye. He'll tell you like how
So-
many he's got.
Yeah. Tell me how many I can purchase, and I will purchase that many.
Yeah. Probably like 100 odd, 100 and something.
Okay.
Everyone else good?
Yep.
I think
Yep.
so.
We can sort stuff out for the downtime between now and next game.
Aye. So, thanks very much for watching. We had Everoth.
Hello, I was Sephiroth playing Where Are You? Your now robot-handed Kung-Fu buddy.
Wolf bit your hand off, buddy. Ouch, buddy. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Gina, and she learned today that rifles can be fun.
Rifles can be fun. Next, things you fight, no eyes. We had James.
Hey, I'm James, and Alexi discovered that rifles are worthless.
Nice.
Good enough. We had Tara.
I'm Tara. I played Silver, and she has 6 terrifying puppies.
Oh god, the puppies. Oh god, the puppies. Ah! I had to do it. It was too much of a cliche not to. Like, as soon
Or
as
5.
Absolutely.
5 puppies. 5, sorry.
5
No,
puppies.
she should start claiming there's 6 of them, just so we get worried that one of them's missing.
Yeah, like, no, there's 6 puppies. And everyone's like, looking around their ankles. I don't think I've got a
Pat's
post-credit
gonna be
scene.
pissed. No, nothing like someone watching a YouTube video who is a bounty hunter.
That'd work, yeah. Yes, in fact. One system over. I forgot you'd taken... Yeah, perfect. One system over. A guy who was very pissed at Alexei not too long ago. Is flicking through a news feed, spots something that catches his interest, reads the comments, and it says, "How did they get there? I don't give a shit. Come on, boys." And yeah. Thanks very much for watching. We'll be back on Thursday with Star Trek, and then Sunday with this. Bye-bye. Boys.
Bye.
Bye.